All right, all right. Hey, Shalom, Israel. We are the ISUPK, star of One West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Jerry Yohana. And we've been teaching the truth since 1969 that the so called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the real Jews of the Bible, man. You understand? And my topic for tonight was when will black people come together, or you can say, when will Israel come back together, man? Because we must do this in order to live the life that the Most High wants us to do. You understand? Us going against each other, fighting against each other, belittling each other, is not the way that the Most High wants us to do, man. You understand? Who then? Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shema, Thabah, Shem Yahweh Shai. Appreciate you checking in, Princess Rockama. Like I said, man, we must come together, man. We, as black people, has been through enough already in our life. And we are letting the oppressor, we letting other black people, other Hispanic people not bring us together, man. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barakatah, Triple Kadash. Appreciate you checking in, brother. Like I said, we must learn how to be brothers. We must learn how to be sisters at the end of the day. That's the most important thing of unity that us blacks, Hispanics, and Native American must have. Because the world wants us against each other. The world wants separation from each other. You understand? But we must learn how to overcome the world and become as one, just as Christ wanted us to be. You understand? We were so we was in the wilderness. We didn't want to come together. You know what I'm saying? We want to be like all the other heathen nations out here and follow their traditions. You know what I'm saying? We didn't want to follow the Most High tradition. We wanted to follow everybody else traditions. And you wonder why black people and Hispanics and Native American do what they want, because, like, man, I mean, it just think about it. We had everything at one point of time when we was following the Most High, and then when we came over here, we were sticking together. But we let the oppressor change that, man, and that's why we must come together. You know what I'm saying? Because if we don't come together, look at all the evil wickedness that's going on right now. We got blacks unaliving blacks. We got our sisters out here being prostitutes, our children's being homosexuals. There's no type of discipline. There's no nothing. So we must learn how to come back together under the Most High God of the Bible. Let me I'm gonna give my first verse. Like it. I'm gonna go to 1 John 4 and 12. No, John chapter 15, verse 12 through 14. All right. It said, "This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you." You understand? Christ said you must love one another as he had loved you. If you so-called blacks, Hispanic, Native American love Christ so much, you must learn how to love each other as how much you love Christ. You understand? Not out here belittling each other, not showing hatred towards one another, but you must learn how to love each other. It's nothing wrong with you seeing the other black man and you ain't got to mean mug him. You say, "What's up, brother?" You know what I'm saying? Everything all right? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to always trying to check your temperature. You're always trying to look the meanest, like you the baddest person in the world, man. You ain't got to do all that. I don't see the oppressor doing that. When they see another oppressor, man, they out there, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" Why we can't do that? Why we can't be like, "What's up, bro?" Showing love, giving each other daps and hugs and stuff. Because we don't have that unity. We don't have that love towards each other. And the reason why, because our oppressor instilled that in us. You understand? And then we let the world society and these social medias think, "Boy, hey, you can't trust a black man. You can't trust a Hispanic man, trust a black woman, trust a Hispanic woman. None of that. They want separate from each other. You understand? Uh, greater love has none. Greater love has no one than this, that he lay down his life for his friend. Are you willing to lay your life down for your brothers and sisters? Are you willing to show that much love? You understand? To lay down your life. The only man I know that laid down his life was Christ. He did that for us. Because he seen us his family. You understand? We must look at each other as family. You think because Johnny, Mr. Williams stay over there and Mr. Daniel stay over there that you can't be brothers. You can be brothers. You can work together. You can build together. Just like they did in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We had Black Wall Street. You understand? But we must come together as one. This is why we so messed up in today's society now. Because we don't want to be on one accord. And I blame our leaders because they all about self. I blame the fatherless because they only teach the young boys, you better get on your own, boy. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing in the world free. You know what I'm saying? I blame the mothers for teaching the sisters to be selfish and show that you're better than everybody else. Let me tell you something. We all in the same hell, whether you know it or not. We all suffering. We all got a slave. We all in this oppression. None of us really happy out here. It just you in an illusion right now. Okay? But we must come together, man. We must be a real family. Man, what I learned coming into the school, Israelite School, University of Practical Knowledge, I met a real family. They didn't judge me. They didn't belittle me. They didn't talk down on me. The only thing they been doing is uplifting me and showing them a brotherhood and sisterhood. That's a real family. That's real unity right there. We got some Hispanic brothers, Native American brothers in the school. Man, we treat each other like we are family, because we are a family. You know what I'm saying? And family give correction, and that's a real family. You understand? If family can't correct you, then they don't love you, man. You know what I'm saying? So we must come together, man. That's the most important thing in life. You see, you ever just see somebody who think they better than anybody and say, man, you know what? I'm better than them. I'm not for to help them. You rather have their own success in your life, in your world, than help a brother and sister out there on the street and rather see them suffer. Come on, man. When are Israel gonna come back together? Judah, now the tribe of Judah, y'all hard. Y'all don't want to help each other at all. Y'all all about self. And I noticed that. One thing I can say about the tribe of Issachar, man, they put their brick in together. They can be in a minivan, about 8 of them. But guess what? They all chip it in. They understand the struggle. And guess what? As they chip it in, they end up getting apartments together. Then they start buying blocks together. And then that thing we eating at the restaurants, at the tribe of Issachar restaurants. Why we can't do that? Because we have been so manipulated and brainwashed thinking, oh, I can't let the next black man or black woman overthrow me. Come on, man. Be for real. You better learn how to put that pettiness aside and learn how to build as a nation of people. Don't you know that we are the salt of this earth? Huh? Don't you know if we learn how to come back together that everything will stop? We are the black dollar, whether you know it or not. Everybody depend on us because we are the trendsetters. We the one who missed to make it happen, misses make it happen. But we must come together and stop all this separation and division in our communities. That's what we must start for. We must start in the community. You must start at home with the parents to teach your children about unity and learn how to love one another. We must start there. Then we work on our communities. You know what I'm saying? Our leaders must learn how to teach us how to fellowship with one another. We must do that. And our governors or whatever, they must teach us because the tribe of Judah, we lost in the sauce, man. We are lost sheep out here. And we just trying to figure out every little which way to come up and put another brother or sister down. Flex on them. You know what I'm saying? We must stop doing that, man. You better learn how to be all like all the other tribes in the tribe of Israel. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going and say, "You are my friends if you do what I commanded you." So if you lay down your life for your friend, you doing what the Lord told you to do because you making that sacrifice, showing that gratitude. Like, bro, I'm willing to lay my life down for you, so you can go home to your family. This is my love that I'm giving to you. I want to deal with a brother or sister like that. They willing to give their life for me so I can make it home back to mine. And I'll do the same. You know what I'm saying? It's all love over here. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good to have if you have somebody like that in your circle and not somebody going behind your back and telling you like, man, I can't stand them. You know what I'm saying? Plotting against you. They think you think they in your corner, but the whole time they plot against you, man. These folks in the world is wicked. But you better if you don't want to keep on looking over your shoulders all your life, get into school, Israelite school Universal Practical Knowledge in the ISUPK. You ain't gotta worry about that no more. You ain't gotta worry about nobody talking to you real, your wife. You ain't gotta worry about nobody stealing from you. You ain't gotta worry about none of that. You just need to worry about being a brother and a sister and showing love to one another and following the law, statute, commandments. That's all you need to do. And I guarantee your life will prosper. You understand? I'm going to go to 1 John 4 and 12. No one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, God remains in us and his love is perfect in us. Now, this is a true statement. No one ever seen God. Ain't nobody seen the Most High. Nobody. Nobody. You can't even look at the Most High. That's how glorious he is. To look upon the Creator. You can't even do that. But if you love one another, love one another, the Most High remain in you. You understand? The Most High will remain in us if we love each other dearly, sincerely, truly. But you have to love one another, uplift one another. That's the whole purpose of life, man. That's the whole purpose of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. And we can all just come together and say enough is enough. We go follow the Most High in the Holy Bible, and we go do the Lord's work. Watch how the Lord make things happen, man. He'll shake the earth. He'll be so proud to see the lost sheep of Israel finally coming back together. You know what I'm saying? You stop seeing people being oppressed. You stop seeing homeless on the streets. You stop seeing um homosexuality in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shalom, Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh, Shabbat. Officer Mara, appreciate you checking in, big dog. Appreciate you checking in. But like I said, oh, hey, shalom, Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh, Shabbat. Officer 500 Tazal Ma, appreciate you checking in, one.
Shalom, Yabashim Yabshabrak.
I'm just saying, hey, I'm just telling, man, we gotta come finally put that pettiness to the side and come together, man. We
Right.
must, what I'm saying, in order for us to grow, especially Judah.
Right.
You're like Judah, they biggest hater. Judah hate Judah so much, man. It's crazy out here. And I can't really say about the other the children of Israel, but I can say Issachar. I like Issachar. Issachar, they work together. They work together. The only thing they really care about is loyalty. They
Mm.
don't care about money. As long as they got loyalty, then well, they care about money too, but that loyalty number one. You know what I'm saying? Judah, we go get that money, but we ain't loyal to each other. And that's grace. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep going and say God remain in us, and his love is perfect in us. You can have a perfect love with the most high if you love one another. It can be perfect. And a lot of you probably heard from your Christian pastor that you can't be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
you can be
Right.
perfect. You can have a perfect love and you can have perfect you can walk in perfectness. You know what I'm saying? You can stop sinning if you learn how to repent and for your sins and be perfect. Christ even said, "Be as perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't never let nobody the Christian pastor tell you can't be perfect. Oh, because we live in sin and sin in us. Shoot, Christ walked the earth in perfectness. Christ was just a sample. Christ led the example. He said, if Christ did everything right, but even though you haven't been taught, you don't know what's right or wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't walk in that perfect. But once you learn what's right or wrong, you can walk in perfect, man. Because we all have these mistakes. You understand?
Right.
But you can love in perfect. You can walk in perfect, and you can do what's right in perfectness. You understand?
Right.
Um,
Matter of fact, Salak, if I may,
Go ahead, other one.
I was gonna get the scripture real quick. It's give me one second. This Second Corinthians 13, because what the brother's saying is heavy, man, about being perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like he said earlier, your Christian pastor gonna teach you can't be perfect, but that's
Right.
what we're striving for, perfection. You know what I'm saying? You want to be perfect. So Second Corinthians 13 and 11 says, "Finally, brethren, farewell. Be perfect. Be of
Mm.
good comfort. Be of one mind. Live in peace, and the God of love and peace shall be with you." I don't know if you was gonna read that one, Salaki, but
No,
when you said
that's a good
when
one
you
right there.
said
You know what I'm
perfect,
saying?
like
Hey,
right,
that's a good one, man. Hey, you can be perfect, man. I know the world is crazy and you know what I'm saying, society got everybody all messed up. But long as you stay in this truth and you do the Lord's work, you can be perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? You must learn how to overcome temptation, fight those demons, and follow these law, statute, commandments.
right.
Just remember, you trying to receive that crown.
Oh,
You understand? You want that power, don't you? You must walk in perfectness. You understand? So yeah, that was heavy right there, all one. That was real heavy. Let me go to my next scripture. So like him. First John chapter 4 through oh no, oh Lord, that's too long. So like it.
you
Let me
said
get Galatians 6 and 2. So like it. But that was a good one too. But Galatians 6
you
and
don't want
2.
to read. You
I'll
sure?
read it. I'll read it. I'll read it.
I mean, I got. I'm gonna read it for him. Say you don't want me to read. You sure?
The first John 4 and 7.
Yeah, whichever
Yeah, you
one you
can do.
said was too
Yeah,
long.
we do the first John 4 and 7. It's I like it. 4 7 through 21, but I ain't that why I said it was too long. But it really just breaks it down. That's why I said.
Oh, okay.
But,
No, it's up to you. It's up to you. It's your class. Huh?
well, let me go and get that first John 4 and 7. Let me get that first John for myself. Let me get that first John for myself.
All right. This is the book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 7. It
Mm-hmm.
says, Beloved, let us love one another,
Mm-hmm.
for love is of God.
If there's what?
Love is of God.
Love is of God. Now I know that only thing you Christian believe that God is all love. That is true. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
God is all about war too. You know what I'm saying? He created good and bad, good and evil. But he showed that love like a father showed that love. You know what I'm saying? You ever just see your father, he's strong. You know what I'm saying? He gotta set the example, he gotta set the tone. But he showed that love, like, hey, I'm merciful. You know what I'm saying? My love is great. Don't play with it. You know, you barely hear your pop say I love you. But you know he love you though. You know what I'm saying? And he want to see you thrive. That's like every father want to see their son do better than them. You understand? That's love right there. Because your father, he live his life. Now he wants you to live a better life. But he go give you the key to success. But it's up to you if you want to take that key. But some of us, we have to learn on our own and bump our head a couple times, even though Father got the key to show what's right. So, he got love for you, but you gotta pay that respect to the big dog. You gotta show that love to that father. You know what I'm saying? Because he had that real love, that fatherly love, that guidance, that discipline. You know what I'm saying? To get you on the right track, love. And that's all the Most High really trying to do for us. He want us on the right track.
Right.
But we so hard headed, we want to be like everybody else, and that's the problem with us, man. I hear with that, sir. You keep going.
All right. Come. It says, And everyone that loveth is born of God and knoweth God.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Verse 8. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love.
It said he had never loved God, but know of God is love. There's a lot of people that don't know Most High, but they love him. You know what I'm saying? You got different nations of people say, "I love God." You know how you
Right.
know you love the God of the Bible. You don't know the God of Israel. You know what I'm saying? If you knew who the God of Israel, you wouldn't play. But the Christian God, they make it seem like, oh, he's just all lovey dovey. It's a fantasy book. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people who don't, like I said, people that don't even know God, fear God, and they still love God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the ones who do know God, they really don't fear God for real. They say, I do love God. Put on God. On
Right.
God.
Right. That's yeah.
Like, how you gonna put on the most high? You know what I'm saying? You think you above him or something? Like you just selling them off or something? Come on, man. The ones who don't know, they really fear him. You know what I'm saying? Cause they made it, but then like I said, you got the atheists and stuff. They know like, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe no God. But they
Right.
know God though. That's the thing. They don't believe in God, but they know God. So they heard of who God is, but they just, whatever made them unbelieve is on them on that part. But keep going, I want.
So like verse number 9. Matter of fact, let me read 8 over again. So like because
Okay.
I think I said something wrong. First John chapter 4, verse 8. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for
Mm-hmm.
God is love.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9. In this was manifested the love of God toward us,
Mm-hmm.
because because that God sent his only begotten Son into the world that we might live through him.
You see that what it said? It was manifest. You know what manifest mean? It was going to happen regardless.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? This is already pre-planned. Lord, Lord, love the Most High love us so much. He sent His Son. Do you know how hard it is to make a sacrifice for your bloodline, your royal bloodline, to go out into the world and sacrifice Him? It
right.
hurted the Most High. When Christ hung His head low, thunderstorms happened, earthquakes. He was hurt, but it has to be done. It was the greatest sacrifice that man knows about.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? This all through history. I don't know no
right.
other religion talk about no type of a man made a sacrifice for his faith.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? What he believe in. Christ did though. You know, Christ was a black man. He said, man, you know what? If this cup could pass from me, let it be done, sir. You know,
right,
Lord, so you got to fulfill your mission. You know what I'm saying? And Christ did. And like I said, this was manifested by the Most High to show that the children of Israel, this is my love I'm giving towards you. I'm giving my son. You know, don't play with it. Take this opportunity and repent for your sins, man. This is your second chance.
right.
You understand? I'm breaking down the black. This is your second chance, man. I'm giving you an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So don't take it for granted. Because the Most High didn't have to do it at all. We did this is opportunity and once in a lifetime. You're only here for a temporary time. Don't waste it.
Right.
You understand? Keep going. I want.
First John 4:10. I'm gonna start over. No,
Come.
Salaki. No, that's where I'm at. Salaki. First John chapter 4, verse 10. Herein is love, not that we love God, but that he loved us
Mm-hmm.
and sent his son to be a propitiation for our sins.
Mm. You hear that? A perpetuation for our sin. That what the Most High did. He said, you know what? You be their sacrifice. You sacrifice their sins. You take it. You bear that cross. You take their sins, and you take it with you. This is their only forgiveness. I take that, and that's what Christ did. Christ took all our sins. I mean, he bearing on the cross. He just you can you imagine? He all the evil and wrong you did. This one man took it to the Father on the cross. Said, "Hey, look, I got it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let him be. Look, to give him a chance." And Christ did. And the Most High said, "All right, bet. You got to be you got to be one hell of a father to do that, man.
Right.
I don't get my son for these folks, man. They don't deserve it, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, my son, he go do it because he loved them. This was his mission. He said, I'm a, I'm a help the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? I want the children of Israel to get closer to the Most High.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? But we gotta go through we gotta go through Christ to get to the Most High. But Christ, because Christ was the mediator, he stepped in. You
right.
understand? And he buried at the cross. So you know, we must learn how to take this life seriously and get into the truth, man. Get into
Right.
the truth, man. Don't play with it, man. Every second, every hour, every minute that you waste, that somebody who was in the grave said, I wish I would have took it more seriously. I wish I would have listened to them brothers on that corner trying to help me get rid of these demons and fight these sinful ways of mine, man.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You know that I want you keep going.
First John chapter 4, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
Beloved, if God so loved us, we ought also to love one another.
Mm. Say that one more time, Juan.
1 John chapter 4, verse 11. Beloved, if God so loved us, we ought also love one another.
Mm. We ought to love. This is a commandment for real. This is a commandment. We must love one another as God has loved one another. So all that differences y'all be having with each other in the world, at work, or whatever, in your family homes, God said you must love one another as He had loved you. You know what I'm saying? Don't have no hatred in your heart towards your brother, your sister, your mama, your daddy, your cousin, whatever. Don't have no hatred. That coworker may make you mad at work. Don't have that hatred. Forgive them. You know what I'm saying? Still show that brotherly sister love to them, man. So you know what? But you can correct them and show them that type of love too. Like, look, man, hey, you can't do that. But don't have that. I can't stand this. I can't stand her. If I see I want to hurt them. Don't have that type of, that type of love. Don't have that type of hatred. You show them love, man. Because they might don't understand you, how you love. So you must tell them and teach them how you love, man. You understand? Everybody ain't the same, man. Everybody love different. Some people love words of affirmation. Some people love it physically. However you want to see it. But you must learn how to love each other. Shoot. You can what they say, you can shift mountains if we show some love for real. Show some brothers and sisters some love, man. If I got a brother and sister selling a hot dog for $5, I'm gonna buy it. Even though I get something cheaper, but I'm gonna buy that brother hot dog. I'm showing that brother love. You know what I'm saying? Well, that sister got some wigs and stuff. It pretty high, but my real want it. I'm gonna show this sister love. I'm here to support my people, man. I'm here to support. If I'm going to the Mexican restaurant, guess what? Shoot, I'm supporting Mexicans. Cause that's love. Cause I didn't have to do it. But I did it because I love them. I want to see them thrive in life.
Right.
And that's good love, right? That boy say it's perfect love. That's perfect love right there. Shoot. If I can stop a brother for getting unalive, shoot, that love right there. You know what I'm saying? What I say, if you what is to lay down your life for a friend? That love, if you willing to lay down your love for a friend and you can stop somebody getting unalive, beaten to death. So you see somebody getting drugged or anything, or you can and somebody getting physical abuse, that's love right there. Because you showing like, hey, I'm here for you. Hey, I love you. You can stop the enemy or whatever. That's love that the Most High really want to see, especially in our community. It's blacks. We must do that. That's it on that right there. So, let me let me see. You keep going.
Verse number 12.
Hold on, so like, let me get on. Let me get Now, okay, we can drop that. We can drop that. Let me get Galatians chapter 6, verse 2, sir. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of love going on right there. There's a lot of love going on, but that's the love that we need in our community. If you continue reading 1 John 4 and 7 through 21, well, 1 through 21, you will see that it's all love right there, man. That the Most High did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right. God is compassionate and merciful. You know what I'm saying? We very ungrateful humans, but we must turn away from our evil ways and learn how to love each other. You understand? So you're right. Prayerful soul. Oh, you got this, sir.
It's Galatians 6 and 7.
6 and 2.
6 and 2. All right, this is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Bear ye one another's burdens
Mm.
and and so fulfill the law of Christ.
Carry one another burdens. You understand? If that brother or sister got a burden on you, they struggling, they hurting, carry that brother or sister burden, man. You understand? Help them. Do whatever
Right,
you do what you can. You know what I'm saying? Try at least try to help them, man. If you can't do it, try to do it. Or if you know somebody can help them, try. You know what I'm saying? But just don't give up on them, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave them hanging because we
right,
live in a hell right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever my burdens may be, I will hope that somebody can help me out to uplift. Um, Con, you can love from a distance. You can do that. But when you mean by distance is you saying like are you really not trying to deal with them for real and close quarters, or are you saying like, man, I love you from this, I'm only dealing with you for a certain part. Nah, let me tell you something. You gotta show them. mm, yeah, yes, you can forgive them, but if I understand that you don't want to deal with them, I can understand that. But if y'all do come in close counters, still show love. You know what I'm saying? You ain't, don't show no hatred. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to be like, "Ugh," don't do all that. But you can still show love, man. So to answer your question, you can love somebody from a distance. I deal with people from a long hand and spoon anyway. But I mean, I still show love to them. I still give them correction. I still tell them what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to offend them in no possible way. I still show that love. So yeah, you can still love somebody from a distance. You know what I mean, whether they hurt you or not, you know what I'm saying? You know. So yeah. What was it? Yeah, 6 and 2. Yeah, yeah. Carry them burners, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother, Officer 500 Tazar got a burden. I will hope that brother tell me his burden so we can work it out together. You know what I'm saying? Because
right,
whatever his burden is my burden. You understand? Whatever his problem is my problem. Because we are in this together. We are brothers. We have one love for each other. You
right,
understand?
right.
So that's what you want. Uh, Forgive doesn't mean let a person take advantage of you or disadvantage. Yeah, but if you feel like that person is taking advantage of you, then you should separate yourself from them. Okay, you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying. You should separate yourself from them. If you see them out in public, just keep it at a distance. Like, hey, okay, keep going. You know what I'm saying. But don't have that hatred in your heart though. Still show like, Lord, please forgive them and forgive myself. You know what I'm saying. But I just don't want to deal with them. They bad juju. You know what I'm saying. They bad for my spirit, and I don't want to get out of character. But you must have that love. Now you ain't gotta you ain't gotta physically do it, show love. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta necessarily say it, you show love, but you can still show love in different ways. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be rude about it or have that type of hatred like the oppressor do. So you ain't gotta do that. But if somebody taking advantage of you, uh, disengage from that situation and separate yourself from that. But yeah. Um, that's it on that. I don't know. Y'all think it is on that.
Uh, yeah, that's
Um, and back what she was saying, like with the taking advantage of you or whatever. And Hebrews 10:25 said, "Let us not neglect in meeting together." You don't have to meet together. You know what I'm saying? To show love. But and some may have a habit. Some do people have habits, but let us encourage one another how to love one another. Or what you can do is go to him or her alone and tell them their fault and why you feel this way. You know what I'm saying? If they took advantage of you. So it's different ways that you can show love, man. And if they don't understand, then you can just wash your hand away with them and just keep it moving, man. Then they're just real. Um, Yeah, that's it on that. But no. Hebrews chapter no. Oh, First Peter chapter 3 verse 8. Let me get that. Let me get that right now. Yeah, man. I understand. People, a lot of people take advantage of people. I mean, it'd be some good people begin taking advantage, boy. They
Mm.
just be dealing with the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? But we must learn how to come together as one. We must work out our differences and figure out how we can well, I'm gonna tell you what we need to do. We need a reset. Black people, Hispanic people, need Native American. We need a reset of today's society and figure out how we can find each other again. You know what I'm saying? Because what we do in the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, we're trying to help each other find each other again. You know what I'm saying? We was lost over 400 years. You understand? The oppressor stripped us from our names, our identity, who we are. So they taught us to come against one another. But we must find our way to come back to each other. You
Mm.
know, yeah. You got that, sir.
Right. Hold on, and Salak, if I may,
Well,
just real quick. Too on this about the Salak, about this forgiveness. About the forgiveness, Salak, my bad, I had a phone call. But like when you forgiving somebody, you know what I'm saying, you gonna always remember, what the person done to you.
right,
But what the brother's saying is you gotta continue to love. Like you shouldn't want something bad to happen to them just because of what they did to you. You know what I'm
right,
saying? You should have that love in your heart and patience that all right, I hope this brother or this sister that did me wrong, I hope that they can genuinely change one day. Hope they
right,
find the most high. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying because you want them to come into the ISUPK, you know what I'm saying, where you really can be changed. You
right,
don't want them to you don't want to say you forgive them, but deep inside your heart, you really want them to be unalived or something real bad to happen to them.
right,
That's what the brother's saying. So you gotta you know, whatever uh revenge you looking for, listen, the most high gonna have it. The most high gonna reap they gonna reap what they giving out. You know what I'm saying? But that's the most high's job. That ain't our job.
right,
Our job is to forgive them, love them. Yeah, you can gotta be around them. You can keep your distance. But you still overall you should still want that brother or that person to change and get right with the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I
right,
yield. I yield.
right. I'm glad you broke it down in the most blackest way it could be. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say, man, hey, I forget them, but boy, I ain't forget what they did to me, boy. I hope they suffer. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? They be like, I want them to suffer because they did me wrong. They did me dirty. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta learn how to grow and say, you know what? Things happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially especially like in relationship, things happens. It happens in the past. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, you gotta learn how to grow from it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Oh, where I was at, sir? Let me see. Oh yeah, we was at First Peter chapter 3 verse 8.
First Peter chapter 3, verse 8. All right, I got you. All right,
Come.
this is the book of First Peter chapter 3, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, be ye all of one mind, having
Mm-hmm.
compassion one for another, Salakia. Love as brethren, be pitiful, be courteous.
Mm-hmm. You understand what that's saying? It's basically saying for all of you who are like-minded, like-minded now. You know what I'm saying? Show that type of sympathy. That love as a brother, and be tenderhearted and humble. You know what I'm saying? Be that with
Right.
each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Show that love, man. Be one minded. Be like, all right, bro. I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We good, bro. I don't want nothing hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I realize what I did was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm here as a man to correct myself and and forgive you, man. Be loving, man. Be tenderhearted, man.
Right.
He said that's not what a righteous person does. I'm gonna tell you what a righteous person does. The righteous person forgives them and let it go. You know what I'm saying? A righteous person will. No, I tell you that bad. A righteous person will try to work it out and talk to them to see if they can make it right with each other. That's what a righteous person would do. Now, the person in the world who's not righteous, they will just walk away and don't say nothing and let it be balled up in them and have that and let that hatred builds up. That's what an unrighteous person would do. But a righteous person will go to him or her alone and talk to that person and make it right. That's evil, taking advantage of a person. Okay, so to that right there, some of these people have wicked spirits, right? Some people just have this getting over on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Those people, like I said, you gotta forgive them and walk away. If you don't want to deal with them, just walk away from the situation. But you must forgive them and don't let that hatred be built in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like you just the more and more you think about it and more you have that hatred, the more and more it go eat you alive and stress you out. You know what I'm saying? But the best thing for you to do is forgive them and let it go and pray that their life change or change for the better. But what you need to do is you need to ask yourself, um, are you ready to forgive and let go? You need to ask yourself that because obviously it sounds like you're hurt from somebody who did you wrong, and I can understand
Right.
that. And if somebody did you wrong, you can always seek counseling. And then for the men at ISUPK, you know what I'm saying, we do counseling. So, but okay, well, Most High in Christ, you don't seek revenge. Thank the Most High. I'm glad you seek peace. Yeah, pray for him and live your life. You know what I'm saying? Live your life, man. But yeah, like I said, be tender and be humble, man. Be tender and be humble, man. Humble yourself, because the Most High will humble you if you're not trying to be humble. You know what I'm saying? Well, towards one another. You know what I'm saying? Um, na, na, na. Let me get Matthew chapter 18, verse 20. Matthew chapter 18, verse 20, man. But yeah, man, we must come back together, Israel. We must come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of looking on the news. Brothers keep unaliving each other, man. I'm tired of it. Every day, I get on the little news. Somebody don't got unalive at the gas station. Somebody got unalive at a party. You know what I'm saying? The wife was sleeping with another man. The husband catch you unalive. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of hearing that, man. You know what I'm saying? We must learn how to come together and stop fighting against each other. Our ancestors would be very disappointed to see all the hard work that they did for us to come out that hellhole and disappoint them, man. Come on, man. They work hard. They went through slavery. They were working together. They try to leave Massa. And then if they could see what y'all doing now, y'all going hand in hand with Massa. Y'all on the police force. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hunting down black people. Y'all helping Massa by unaliving each other. Because they don't love you anyway. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor hate that black people are free. Did you know that? That's why they really hate you, because you're free. They don't have they mad because they gotta work now. Because all the slaves are free. You understand? So you must learn how to come together, work together. Shoot. Harriet Tubman freed the slaves. You know what I'm saying? That sister did that because they worked together. They was on one
Right.
accord. They were like-minded. We must do that. Now I know you might see different organizations like the Black Panther Party and all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own stuff. But as a nation of people, we're not all together. You know what I'm saying? We're not all together. It'd be good we had a military army of blacks and Spanish and Native American. It'd be good. It'd be good we go in different cities and state that we got our own community and we have a good time. It would be good.
Mm.
But we let society destroy us. We let society put drugs in our community, destroying our young ones. You understand? These mothers out here fatherless. I mean motherless. They ain't got no father to lead them, their children and stuff. We let society do that. And we let the oppressor. And the Christian church. Because the Christian church ain't teaching what's right. If the Christian church were teaching what's right, we wouldn't be having these problems now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, where I was at? I was at it's a lot.
Matthew
18 verse
Matthew
20.
18.
Matthew verse 18 verse 20 at the bottom.
All right. This is the book of Matthew, verse 18. I'm Salaki. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 20. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst of them.
Look at that. If we can all just gather together as a family, the Most High, Christ would be there with us. You understand? We just got to come together. Just imagine that. Just come on, man. Ain't you tired of going through this oppression? Ain't you tired working for the man? Ain't you tired, man? Don't you just want to live life? You gotta wake up every morning, hear that alarm clock off. Damn, I gotta go slave for the
Right.
little chump change. I could be doing something else. It can happen, but you must learn how to put them differences aside and say, you know what? We need to have a black community meeting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to go to a little town hall, sir. Shoot, we can have a meeting in the hood. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? We can go we can have me in the hood, like, hey, we gonna make sure the hood stay clean. We're gonna make sure that everybody do right. You know what I'm saying? I look out for you, look out for me. That how they did back in the day. Shoot. Why we
Mm.
can't do that now? That's my bigger question. I actually seen a Bernie Mac video, right? Bernie Mac had asked the Most High, said, he whispered something to him and said, and the Most High looked, said, the Most High looked down and said, open the gates. And it said the oppressor asked, what did he say? He said, when will black people ever come together? We still
Mm.
haven't came together. We still haven't. And that's a question I don't want. Why we just can't do that, man? What is it gonna take? What you know what I'm saying? Like we went through slavery and we still in modern day slavery, but we still, you know what I'm saying? You still seeing brothers in Raleigh, North Carolina getting unalive hang on the tree.
Mm.
You thought racism was over with? You blacks, Hispanic, Native American better come together. Look what they doing. Unalive us in our cars.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Unalive us in our homes. You still don't want to kill them. The only thing blacks want to do is march down the street.
Right.
I'm so sick of marching. What is marching doing? And when you
Mm.
march, you just you
Mm.
know what I'm saying, with your signs and stuff. You want that one person that did it unalive, but it's a million devils out there that doing us wrong, whether in a doctor office, on a police force, or whatever.
Right.
You better learn how to come together, man. You better learn how to say, I bet we go get our community together. We go keep ourselves safe around here. You know what I'm saying? And I realize that's why the gangs they made their organization, sir. They made their organization to keep the oppressor out their neighborhood.
Right.
They had that unity, but later on, The oppressor put them drugs and money and stuff in their community and let that power get to their head.
Right.
Black folks wasn't poping like that. Black folks wasn't like that. Black folks was all about working together, building. You wouldn't know who the big dog. That how it supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody family eat. You know what I'm saying? We everybody living good. We must learn how to come back to that, man. Man, we can do that in this time and age, sir. Man, that'd be a marvelous,
Right.
marvelous. We got the Mexicans going crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I yield on that. But what I was at? Yeah, if we all come together, and Christ will be with us at all times, man. Ain't nobody can stop us. You know what I'm saying? Long we put it in the Most High hands, and we all come together, we are unstoppable. We are the most powerful people on this planet, but we don't know that. We still spiritually chained in the Christian mindset. We still have that Christian mindset, thinking that everybody is one family. The Bible doesn't say that. The
Right.
Bible said the children of Israel, the Israelites. You understand? This whole book is all about the Israelites.
Right.
Until from Genesis to Revelations, it's all about the Israelites. But it's also telling the Bible who your enemy is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From them Hamites, Moabites. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Go ahead, sir.
It's a lot. I'm glad you said something about the Hamites. You know, them your Africans,
Right.
right? Listen, well, when we was down in, we was giving clothes out, was handing out food and clothes to the Hispanic community. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? I guess the African that owned the store, worked at the store, had called ICE on the Hispanics while we was out there in the city. So listen, them Africans ain't got no love for us, man. Like
Dang.
the brother said, them ain't your people.
That ain't your people.
Mexicans, the Hispanics, the Mexicans are our people. The Latinos are our people.
Right.
And the Africans, who you think are your people, are sending your real brothers and sisters to prison. You know what I'm saying? They calling ICE on the Hispanics. Listen, the Africans didn't come over here and try to free you from slavery,
Right.
but the Hispanics fought and died to try to free us from slavery. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you want to let the stinking Africans come over and call ICE on our brothers, man. Y'all out y'all mind, man. The hell with them Africans.
Right.
How
I,
you?
I ain't even know that right there. Shoot. I ain't got no love for no African, man. Come on, man. We're different. We look different. We smell different. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We move different. They know the difference. Michael Blackson know the difference.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He let you know at the gate that you not one of him. And you know you're not one of them because if you was a African, what tribe you from? Where your family from? Are you Ghana, Nigerian, Ethiopia? Which one you is? You know what I'm saying? You can't even trace back because you're not one of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the hell with them Africans, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't our people, man.
Right.
Um, but my last scripture, my famous scripture is Zephaniah 2:1, man. And that's the whole point of this class. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do this, man. I'm just tired, to be honest. I'm just tired of this oppression that we going through as a community of people, as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You got the other one.
Come.
Give me that, bro.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Gather, old nation not desired. You know you're not desired in this country that you live in. You know you're not desired in anywhere you go, in them stores, in the communities, in them parks, in the restaurants. you know you're not desired. You understand? They made it clear back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Oppressor right here, colors over there. You're not desired
Right.
at all.
Right.
Yeah, you want to be desired in a country that doesn't care for you. And it's just not this country. You got the brothers over there in UK too. You know, no matter where anywhere oppressor it, you not desired. That, that,
Right.
that, that go for the Hamites and Moabites too. You're not
Right.
desired because they know that you are the children of the Most High. They know that you have the power, but you need to stop trying to fit in with them other heathen nations. Stop
Right.
trying to follow their culture and their traditions because you are not desired. They do not want you. They want your money. They want your money. They might want your women and your men, but you not desired. You like a puppet to them. They just want to
Right.
use you, man. So remember that when you want to go over there in Africa and you want to well one of them fufu or whatever they stuff be wearing, just know they plotting on you, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to go to Asia, all over there, and you want to learn ching chung chong, man. They don't
Right.
care about you. They love. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you my experience. When I was in South Korea, man, let me tell you something. They would look at you crazy. They look at you crazy. They want to touch your hair and stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't no animal. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never seen you this type of human before. You know what I'm saying? And over here it's worse. This is about the worst it gets over here. This is hell.
Right.
You at a level 3 over here. This is hell over here, man. So waking up every day, you don't know you gonna make it home or not. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Especially you going to work or whatever. Then you gotta worry about other people trying to unalive you. You gotta worry about you might get poisoned or something if you go to an Asian place or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm telling you, you're not desired, man. You would never be desired. But I'm gonna tell you who desire you, your own people. They desire you because we are the salt. We are the flavor, man. When we all together, we at a concert, boy, the whole world lit.
Right.
Whole world lit. 'Cause we are family. We know how to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We have a block party. Get who coming to shut it down? The oppressor. He know. They know when black folks get together, it's real. There's nothing you can do. We'll shut it down. Just imagine we put that mindset with our dollars and build these buildings and build our companies and
Right.
everything. We go have to learn, man. And this thing, man, when will black people come together, but also when will Israel come together, man? And that's my class right there, man. That's my class. The water for you checking in out of one. You know what I'm saying, for holding it
Mhm.
down with me. Appreciate everybody checking in, to the Brotherhood class. I am Officer 50 Quinatas Doc in the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yohana. And if you want to learn how to be a brother and sister in this school, you're and tired of society treating you badly, and you feel like you don't have nowhere else to go, just know you have a family right here, man. You have a family. You know what I'm saying? We'll work with you or whatever, anything you need. But you must learn how to shed yourself and become a new person in this brotherhood and sisterhood, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we can help you, man. But with that, that is my class. I don't want you got anything you want to bring out. You good?
Oh no, no. Good class.
Hey,
Good class.
wow, man. You know what I'm saying? Try to do my best, like the man above me. Oh, you want to do scare now?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. Like again, once again, we are the ISUPK Alabama, but we is the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, though. You know what I'm saying? If you ever need to contact us, you contact us at Facebook, YouTube. What else we got? Facebook, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Or the number on the screen, you know what I'm saying? Or you can scan that QR code. You can always reach one of us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's my class. I'm also 50 Kunal.
All right, listen, we are the ISUPK. These are the security announcements. Says we are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When the new brother or sister comes into school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are be to saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10. Ma'ashra, which means tenth in the Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. What's that?
Blowing of the trumpet.
Yeah, memorial blowing trumpets.
Memorial,
Memorial, yeah, whatever you said, Salaki.
Memorial blowing of the trumpet.
Yeah, memorial blowing trumpets. What's that date?
September the 11th.
September the 11th. So we got memorial blowing trumpets, September 11th. We will touch base, get with everybody on that for the location where Salakia, where we will be having it. Salakia had a long day. Last, if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. All right, and with that, I mod you. All right. We're going to give a salute to the brothers. I mod you. Mam Shabbat. I mod you. Barak. Yahba Shem Yahba Barak. Batah. All right, to give a courtesy salute to the sisters. I mod you. Mam Shabbat. I mod you. Barak. Yahweh Shema Abdul Shem Yahba Shah. Batah. Dismissed.